Shalom.
Shalom.
Welcome to the Rock. Ebony.
Sister T.
See that sizzle? That beautiful fire. We are cooking outside today on our not a rocket stove. Our outside stove that our master and all of us as a family built out of clay, rocks, and brick. And we have attached our oven. We had a wooden door here that actually fit perfectly in there. We put the sticks in here. We kind of have it blocked off to keep the heat in there. But we just wanted to show you our beautiful stove that we love cooking on, and you can see how big the area is. We can get at least 6 pots on there, depending on how big they are. We can probably fit more. And then sometimes if we have more pots that we wanted to cook, we'll set them up there on the ledge of the bricks, a little bit over, and they'll still cook. That heat will rise up and heat it up and cook it, and we'll heat up our hot water and everything on the stove. And we love cooking with our cast iron. It heats up well and it retains heat. Right now we're cooking burgers. And we will be baking the bread here in the oven. We're letting it rise. You can see it rising there.
Yeah. Well, we've been getting video requests, and some people know that we had an outside stove and wanted to know how we use it and cook on it. And today we done cooked about most of our Shabbat meal on this stove. And as you see, we had to put the sticks that we collected in there, and we got the fire going, and some of our dinner is already done. Already. Beans. So some of our dinner is already done, and then these are just the last things that we were finishing up on. And those bread has been rising. They're going to be rolls, and we have more rising in the house.
We have beans there. Their seed is boiling, so it gets pretty hot.
Yes. This we have more bread rolls in the house that are rising as well. And when all of them has risen, that's when we usually get our oven going, the oven portion, and then we'll cook them because they cook pretty quickly. The oven works well. It heats up very quickly, and to save on our wood and our sticks and things, we will get the breads and everything we want ready to go in the oven before we start it, so it can, we don't waste any extra sticks, or we try not to waste any sticks or things here because we use them for so many things.
Yes.
To heat the home, to cook without here, to do little projects. So we try to make sure we manage that pretty good. And that way we also have some left every day. So as long as the weather allows, we're out here cooking. As long as the weather allows. Well, that's what we're doing today, and so we'll be making burgers, and we already made spaghetti, and plates are actually been made in the house, and that was all made on this stove right here.
The children, they fried French fries. They had the oil pot out here, and they were able to cook the fries fast because of how they can get the fire going and the heat going. It'll keep that oil pretty hot, and they were able to cook the fries pretty fast.
And days, another cool thing too, like days that we cook a lot, and we'll have this stove packed like it was just a little bit ago before the food finished. Um, when we cook a lot of bread and dough, we'll use the oven. And if we still have more dough, which happens sometimes, we have Dutch ovens. That's the beautiful thing. A Dutch oven, you can cook that on top of here, underneath here. I mean, so we use every surface of this stove to get the best results.
Yeah.
And even to prepare meals multiple days, so to have stuff left over. And the only thing it takes really is you just the effort to go out and collect the wood and stuff that you need, you know, after you have it built. Just to collect the sticks, and the children and everybody pitches in. And we'll go collect all the wood that we need and get it started. And once you have that, when you prepare the food, all your meals can be done. You just kind of got to gauge whatever you're cooking to get the right amount of sticks and wood. But
Yes.
yeah. And not like the food, you don't lose anything. The taste is great. We kind of like our oven. Our oven gives an interesting taste, like it's been what do you call it? The taste
The oven?
from the oven.
Oh, like wood oven?
Yes. So you could tell you made it with like wood or so. It's like it's delicious, but it has like a little taste that you could just tell it was cooked differently than a modern home oven. You know,
Yes.
you could just tell. It's very, very good. We love the way the food comes out. It's delicious.
So we have this single burner here too, that if we just need to heat up like one pot, we will use it. Just a single burner. And then if we have multiple pots, we'll use the big one. It fits at least 6.
And this don't count as a pot. We'll put 6
No.
in this.
Yeah.
And a couple of tea kettles can go on.
And then our oven, we can fit multiple pans of bread. We'll do pizza, cakes, cookies, you know, whatever. Trying to take the door off one-handed here. We have a rack there so we can do a double level. Just leave that sitting there. So yes, the oven gets hot fast and retains the heat. Cooks everything at normal speeds, because the temperature can get to the right level fast, because all the heat is going straight into, we'll try to keep most of the heat going straight into the oven part. And we're able to control whether we want more heat or less heat in there by this pipe that our master and put in there. So if it gets too hot in there, we can let some of the heat out, escape. So we just wanted to show you and share with you our outdoors cooking today. And we're able to keep warm because it is freezing outside. But
Yes.
this heat is keeping us warm standing over here.
And that's another thing I was going to say. The interesting thing is, you know, they're like, well, how do you cook in the winter? Well, like I said, as long as it's not raining,
Yeah.
where all our wood is wet and things like that, we could cook right on out here. You dress up, you know, you put the appropriate clothes on, but even if you're still a little cold, once you get this going, you're going to be warm.
Oh, yeah.
And the family will go right here amongst this stove, and we'll stand right over here as we cook. Sometimes we have to back up because we get too hot, I'm
yeah.
doing now. I'm trying to flip the burgers, but every time I come closer, it's like so warm.
Yes.
It is so hot that I have to back up a bit. And, you know, we've actually been successful sitting pots just near this stove when it's going and we have a lot of food going.
Oh, yeah.
We'll just sit pots next to it. Up here.
Yeah. I'll set pots up here.
Here, right behind here, and things will rise. The bread needs just a little heat to rise. Not too much where it's going to be at cooking status, but it does need heat to let it rise the way it used to. We could just have it sitting right up here. And as long as this fire is going, It will rise your bread, get it all prepared for you to put in the oven to do this final cooking.
Mm-hmm.
It'll heat water. We have water sit here before, and as we
Oh,
are
yeah.
cooking and go check it, the water went from being cold to straight warm, or cold to hot, depending on how long we were cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And we didn't even have to put it on the fire. So, I mean, there's a lot of benefits to having a stove like this, and we're all out here and we work together to make sure we have enough wood and to keep it going. And sometimes we have to even let the fire die back, because
Oh, yeah. We'll have it blazing too much sometimes.
yes.
Be fire. But we'll use the bottom part too. Say if we're done cooking most of the meal and we'll need I don't know, we're baking something or something just needs to be heated, we'll use the coals down here. After all the wood is burnt up, all this stuff will be hot, super hot coals that we will use for cooking. And we'll set our Dutch ovens in the coals and place them on top. And because this is enclosed here, it'll keep, most of the wind and stuff from cooling it down and keep the heat in there. And we'll cook that way also. So we love it. It's so it's fun. I like the fires and stuff, and going and collecting the wood from our land.
Oh, yes.
Don't have to spend any money.
Yes.
And able to cook a whole meal at one time in no time.
Yes. And another good thing that we enjoy too, when we have something and we're running out of time, if you have these coals, sometimes when we're like, man, we just need to eat up this one item, they come in handy.
Yes.
So it's just like we found multiple ways to make it work for us. So, but we just wanted to share that. So, and many people had asked us could we do a video on our rocket stove again? And some people were newer to the channel and haven't seen us cook on it before. So here we are. We're finishing up just the last of our meal, and once we finish up these breads, we'll be done. We done finished everything else. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section. We'll love to hear your feedback and comment to you. Anything like that?
Nope. We hope you enjoy, and we hope you have a blessed prep day and Sabbath rest day. And we bid you a shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.